Hello again, and happy holidays and Merry Christmas and an early Happy New Year. So it's been 180 years this coming week. It'll be the 180th year since Charles Dickens, the great author, introduced the world to Ebenezer Scrooge in the classic book, A Christmas Carol. And in that book, you've probably seen a movie, a play, or a combination of those things, or maybe some of you have even read the book. But in that book, through a series of nightmares, Ebenezer Scrooge gets essentially saved from himself. And the fact that he came out of that series of nightmares with a completely transformed posture of heart about his money and possessions is truly noteworthy, but it is apart from the primary point of this little message that I've put together for us here today. The point of this message that I want to look at is what was going on in the world 180 years ago. Because one of the nightmares that Ebenezer Scrooge has in the book is this terrifying picture of all of his reliable British securities being exchanged for and it says a mere United States security. You see, 180 years ago, the United States was an emerging market. It was risky. It was where people invested money looking for higher risky returns. And it was truly risky then because you had a number of states back then who were defaulting on their debts. The United States bonds were being shunned around the world. And we were locked in a severe depression at the time. Not what we know as the Great Depression. This was long before that. But that was the situation 180 years ago. So when that book was released, economic chaos and uncertainty reigned. And the purpose of bringing this to your attention is twofold. Number one, whenever we get into difficult times, the evil in that, the difficulty, the challenge in it always seems like it's never going to end. But whenever we look at history, the challenge, the evil that was present at that time is now gone from us. Obviously the United States then went through this great period of growth and becoming a world power and still the world leading power. But we're back into a period of economic uncertainty and a certain amount of chaos right now. And I just wanted to pass along that as we approach this new year, that we are grateful for being able to attempt to be a steadfast voice for you to go through times like now, knowing we know they will end and they will pass, as they always have. And the good and the growth always ends up returning. And in fact, that is much more what we experience long term. So I just want to wish you a awesome holiday season, a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, and that we look forward to honoring our place to try to be that voice, or at least one of those voices for you in the midst of times of a little bit of chaos and uncertainty. It'll get better. Hey, thanks a lot for tuning in, and we are looking forward to 2023. Thanks.